For my ultimate Italian lunch, I'm cooking scrummy sardines topped with a fragrant Gremolata dressing. But first, a deliciously fresh Orzo pasta salad. This is one of the hidden delicacies of Italian pasta, Orzo. Because 90% of the time, it's always hidden in a soup or a broth or minestrone. And it looks like large grains of rice. But once they absorb that water, they double in size. It's a pasta that needs a lot of help. Season it nicely, pinch of salt, and splash of extra virgin olive oil, fresh bay leaf, into the boiling water. And that bay leaf really helps to flavour the pasta. Give it a little pan, a turn left and right. That stops any pasta sticking to the bottom. And the secret behind cooking any pasta is having a nice, gentle, rolling boil. You just have the gas up where the outside of the pan is just rolling, and all that orzo is tumbling over each other gently. Boiling pasta rapidly tends to destroy the outside texture. It doesn't take the marinade or the vinaigrette or the sauce. For the dressing, parmesan, twist of fresh pepper, the zest of the lemon. Squeeze your lemon in there through your fingers to catch all those seeds. Bring that together with some extra virgin olive oil. Pine nuts taste delicious. Toasting them just elevates them. After 8 minutes, my orzo is perfectly al dente. Drain it, a little bit of cold water through it. Slows the cooking process down, but stops it from going mushy. It's the size of pumpkin seeds now. A drizzle of olive oil and into the vinaigrette whilst it's still warm. Just above room temperature. Because the warmer the pasta, the more it absorbs the vinaigrette. And now, some texture. Roquette, not finely chopped. And the fresh basil as well. Roll them up like a big fat cigar. Slice in half, and then chop the basil. For crunch, just sprinkle the toasted pine nuts. It looks like a plate of jewels. Glistens. It's a delicious, very fragrant orzo pasta salad. Now for the sardines. Incredibly healthy and absolutely delicious grilled. Never ever be intimidated on looking for fresh fish. It's about the condition of the fish. Bright eyes, fresh gills, nice bright red interior, and the firmness of the flesh. Almost you could stand the fish up on its own. It needs to be that fresh. The best way to get flavour into a sardine is to grill it. Light seasoning, olive oil, and just roll the seasoning around. Get your rosemary, peel off a few of the little shards at the end so it's a little bit sharp. Push the rosemary in, almost like you're threading. Makes them so much more flavoursome. Never be scared of those fine little bones. I remember growing up with sardines, tinned sardines. You didn't turn your nose up at the bone. Once the griddle pan starts to smoke, lightly drizzle, and then sardines on. 2.5 to 3 minutes each side. Now for the Gremolata. A vinaigrette that sits beautifully well on the sardines. Fresh leaf parsley, just run the knife once. Nothing worse when you over-chop parsley and all that delicious flavours left on the board. The zest and juice of an orange and a lemon. Just gonna turn them now. Gremolata's about fragrance, natural flavours. Brilliant for grilled meats as well. A little touch of salt and pepper. And then olive oil, just to bring it together. The garlic, I almost want to be like a secret weapon in there. Grate it. Bring that together. And you've got a very fresh, clean Gremolata. Almost if we're sat on the Amalfi Coast. Off. And then whilst the sardines are still nice and warm, and just thinly coat the Gremolata. I'd like the parsley and the garlic to sit on top, and that citrus from the lemon and the orange to sort of dive underneath. You can see why Italian cuisine rides on the freshest and the simplest execution. They allow their ingredients to become the hero, not the chef. Orzo salad with stunning grilled sardines. Wherever you eat this dish, it will fill your senses with the sun and the sea of the Mediterranean. Delicious.